Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I am back at you again with another DIY project. I hope everyone is doing well. So finally I got around to doing a bouquet DIY. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but just didn't get around to it. Okay, so now finally did it, and we are going to be making this bouquet right here. This is going to be a Dollar Tree bouquet. All right, so it's going to be super affordable. We also worked a little bit of Hobby Lobby flowers in there just to bump up the luxe factor a little bit. Okay, we're going to be making a holder. Okay, we're going to be making a bouquet holder for this, and I have sprinkled some rhinestone brooches in there, as well as just some clear crystal brooches. Okay, so bumped up the luxe factor, like I said, just a little bit on this one, but I think this came out absolutely awesome. This is so beautiful, and this is your little close-up, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start this DIY. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video, guys. Okay, all right, we're going to be using some Dollar Tree flowers, but I'm also going to be using some flowers from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so it'll be a mix. All right, just so we can bump up the luxe factor just a little bit more. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is this bouquet holder. Dollar Tree is selling these bouquet holders, guys. Okay, so this is a nice little bouquet holder. Okay, and I think like the regular stores like Hobby Lobby and stuff like this might be like anywhere from $3 to $5. So you can get this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. All right, and then we're going to need some flowers. So I am going to be using some flowers. I already took them off of the holders, so I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree flowers, a couple of these Dollar Tree roses. Okay, and of course, as you know, everything's in the description box below. And then I'm also going to be using these ivory roses from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still sell these, but these are the ones that are $11.99. And if you go on 50% off day for florals, you can get them for $6. Have they gone up? I don't know. Okay, because I bought this a while ago. I bought this about 2-3 years ago. They may have gone up. All right, but I will leave a link, okay, for these flowers as well. We are going to need hot glue gun. Okay, so make sure you have that. Okay, and you will also need a cardboard tube. Okay, now I got this from a roll of wax paper that I bought from the Dollar Tree. This is the perfect size. So while you're in the Dollar Tree picking up the holder, you can purchase the wax paper and just roll the wax paper off of the tube, and then you can cut the tube in half and use it to embellish. You can use it to embellish your bouquet holder. All right, so what I did is I basically just took the tube and I used my scissors. Okay, so I pre-prepped and I just kind of measured how long I wanted my tube to be. And how long you want your tube to be is based on how big you think the person's hand is going to be. I have small hands, so as an example, I didn't want to cut it too long. But this gives you the ability to cut the holder a little bit longer, just in case you have someone who might have a lot of height. You know, maybe they're 5'6", 5'7", the bride is 5'8". Her hands might be a little bit bigger, okay? So that's what I like about this. You can customize it and make the holder part of the bouquet a lot longer. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be attaching this tube to the holder, all right? But first, before we do that, we want to cover the tube, all right? And we're going to do that by using some fabric. I have pre-cut some satin ivory fabric that I'm going to be using, and I ironed just like a little crease in it. Okay, I just flipped it over and I ironed a crease in it, and I'm going to change my position so you guys can see how I'm going to apply this to this cardboard tube. Okay, so I'm going to switch camera angles right now. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have added some bling onto the bottom of our holder, and I've added the satin ivory fabric to our cardboard tube. All right, so this is looking pretty good. We're going to embellish it a little bit more, but right now I want to go ahead and get our holder glued onto, or rather our tube glued onto our holder. Okay, so this is what we have going on. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some glue right around, ooh, guys, I'm making a mess. I'm going to add some glue right around the top. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my holder in here. And I made a little boo-boo, but I think we'll be okay because I'm going to cover that up with some more diamond wrap at the top. So I'm going to add just a little bit more glue. I'm going to try to be careful this time and not make a mess, not get it on the satin. That's what I'm trying not to do. But we want this to be secure. Okay, so as you can see, I've added the glue inside of the holder and around the edge, and once that dries, we're going to cover that up with some more diamond wrap. But I just want to make sure that the holder stays, that our bouquet holder stays inside the holder that we just created. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if I can take a little bit of this glue off and just make it a little flatter, so that when I put my diamond wrap on here, it's not bulky. Okay, so I tried to flatten that out a little bit with my hand, and then I'm going to take more of our diamond wrap, and this is true diamond wrap, guys. This is rhinestone wrap. Actually, it's just little small rhinestones. This is gorgeous. I'm going to link to this. You can get this off of Amazon for about 10 bucks. And this is so stinking gorgeous. So I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to add it to the top so that when we do our bouquet, you won't see the glue. Okay? You won't see the glue. Go ahead and cut that. Okay, so as you can see, we have the rhinestone wrap at the bottom, and we also have the rhinestone wrap at the top. And then this way, once again, none of the glue in anything is showing, and it's looking, you know, really, really professional. And we have just bumped up the luxe factor on this thing, and it doesn't look Dollar Tree-ish. Okay, so now that that's done, okay, we got that taken care of. I want to go ahead and start putting our flowers on here, but I don't know if I'm going to have, I hope I have enough room. I've got some extra styrofoam that I think I'm probably going to put a little bit more extra styrofoam up on the top. So I'm going to take my scissors, not my scissors, but I'm going to take a knife, and I want to just pat it and add some extra foam to it. Alright guys, so I added a little extra piece of green foam at the top. I hope this will be enough. I felt like there wasn't enough foam in here, but maybe it will be. But I did add an extra piece right there. And then what I did is I cut down these stems so that they will all be the same size. And hopefully once I start putting this together, it'll be perfectly round. So we shall see. So I'm going to get started attaching the stems to the flowers. And when you do this, I'm not going to do it on camera, but you definitely want to glue this. You want to take your hot glue gun, okay? And like I said, I'm not going to do this because it'll be too time consuming, but if you're doing this for real, you want to make sure that you take your stem and put a little bit of hot glue on it and then stick it inside of your flower, okay? Just to make sure that the flower is secured to the stem and you won't have any issues with your bouquet. But for the sake of time, I won't be doing that, okay? But that's what you should do, okay? As well as putting a little bit of hot glue on the tip of the stem, right on the edge here. And sticking it into your bouquet, okay, just to make sure that it's secure. But again, I repurpose these flowers. I use them again, so I'm probably not going to do that on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together, and there won't be any talking, just music in the background. Okay guys, so I am at the back of the bouquet, and I just wanted to show you that when you get ready to put the flowers in on the bottom, make sure you put them on in an angle. Make sure you take the flowers and you put the flowers in at an angle, okay? Can't see. You want to put them at an angle so that the flowers are facing downward. That way it covers up the holder, the bottom of the holder. All right, so that's just the way I like it to look. So you can do something different, but I think it looks good when you direct the flowers downward. So just want to show you that. So I'm almost done at the back part. This is almost finished. All right guys, so here we have it. This is our bouquet, and this is really full. So that holder did the job. It is nice and full. Absolutely love it. Okay, and yeah, so I think this looks good. You know, if I was giving this to a bride, I would be, you know, just kind of fluffing the flowers, tweaking the flowers. I don't know that I would move anything around, but I would definitely, you know, just keep tweaking it to make sure that it has a nice round completed look. And like I said, you can always pull the flowers in or out and just kind of keep, you know, messing with it until you're satisfied. Okay, and then this is the holder, as you can see. All right, and we're going to put something extra on this holder, and we're also going to add some brooches to this. I have a couple of brooches here from totallydazzle.com, and these are some of the brooches that I have from them. They sent me these a while ago, and I have been meaning to make this bouquet for a minute and just did not have the time. So we're going to attach some of these brooches to our holder. Okay guys, so these are the two items that I ended up using to embellish the floral part of the bouquet. And again, this is a rhinestone pick, and then this is something that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and this just has a clear crystal on it with a wired stem. Okay, and like I said, I'll link something similar in the description box below. So I've attached, I just did the front, I didn't do the back, just so you guys can get an idea. So this is what it looks like, and she is absolutely gorgeous, so pretty. So we're gonna put her to the side. And then I want to show you these rhinestone brooches that I got from totallydazzle.com. So these are really pretty. If you look at this one, you can actually, both of these have a little section in the back, a little loop where you can just pull a ribbon through it. And this is really great. That is a great way to embellish items. So I like the fact that it does have a loop in the back so you can attach a ribbon to it. This is the one from their rose gold collection, and I think that is the one I'm going to end up using right there. I'm going to hot glue that on there, and I think that's going to look awesome. Okay guys, so we have a completed project here. So I think this came out absolutely gorgeous. Adding the crystals to it as well as redoing the handle really gave it a lot of luxe factor, and you can now tell that this is a Dollar Tree bouquet at all. Okay guys, you cannot tell. And we did it on the cheap, all right, which is always the goal, is to maximize our resources and come up with something that looks absolutely stunning and nobody really knows how much we paid for it. So that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next DIY video. Take care. Bye bye.